Ooh. Oh yeah, no, that's not good. There we go. OBS is still unhappy though. There it goes. Looking good. Oh, but it's not. .25 FPS should be fine. And it is. There are no problems with it. And here we are. I'm bored. My life has no meaning. Ow. This webcam sucks. Honestly, it's not that great. This whole setup is just kind of in it's just kind of in a dark age right now. Everything's broken. The PC just keeps getting better though. Don't mind those sounds. That is my phone. It is saying I am a cell phone that likes to interfere with microphones because they be like that. So, I don't really know what I'm going to do today. Because, you know, life is just kind of meaningless. Why don't we talk the future of this channel? So, I want this to be my... Ooh. It's fine. Oh. So, I just want to talk the future of this channel and a little bit about it. So, this... I know this sucks. Like, I know this quality sucks, but this is all I have, right? Like, I know it's garbage, but it's all I've got right now. Okay? I'm working on the PC and the server. They both... In fact, I won't actually be using the same PC for everything anymore. I'm going to be using this to just run the game. And I'll be recording and streaming on another computer. But the difference is... that computer... Like, I'll be recording and streaming. I'll be playing the game using a different computer. This PC will have no job to do but run the game. If that's not all, it'll be running the game in a decreased resolution. Because eventually I'm going to have a PC... Well, I do have a PC in my living room slash theater slash studio. And it has... Ow. It has similar specs to this machine, or to this machine. It's actually the same model. This is a ThinkCenter M710Q with running OBS with overloaded video encoding. I'm gonna have to do that. Oh, the difference is so noticeable. Hey, at least it's not having to render out chunks. Except I don't even think that would make a difference. But, this controller I just noticed earlier today is beginning to drift, so great. I have to remember my friend has my sound card. Fine, I'm not even done, like, getting everything set up with it anyway. But I need a good camera that just has USB video output, right? Like, it just acts as a webcam. But it is an actual camera. And what'll be nice about that is, and what that'll do is it'll be in that room connected to a new PC. Well, it's actually my old one. Like, my first couple of videos were recorded on that PC. Like, up until my Tamagotchi Life episodes 1 to 3 were actually recorded on the old one that had 8 gigabytes of RAM. This one has 16, because this one has the old one's RAM. I have since put 8 gig of RAM, a new 8 gigs of RAM in that one. So it's fully ready to go. Right? Like, it's... Because if you remember it being able to run Tamagotchi and record it okay enough, kind of, it will also... Now, it's just going to be... Hold on. Like, now it won't be running a game at all. It'll just be streaming one from another computer. It'll be streaming it from this one using Steam Remote Play. I just need to get better internet on both of these, because they both are forced to use Wi-Fi, which is trash. But once I get an Ethernet connection set up between both of them, between both of them in the gateway, then I'll have... Oh, okay, thank you, server. Then I'll have a much better way of getting the game going. And what you'll be watching is the streamed footage, right? like... So, like, one computer's just running the game, giving me a good experience with the game. And then the other one... Or because the game is going to be the most... Because the game is going to be the most difficult part to run, right? That's going to be hard. Like, it's going to be extremely... meanwhile... Meanwhile, OBS, running OBS isn't as hard to do. It's still, don't get me wrong, it's still a pretty big task for such a tiny little nugget, because these are absolutely minuscule. These are tiny computers. Like, if you've seen a graphics card, it's bigger than this. Alright? Like, if you have an RTX, like, if you have an NVIDIA RTX GPU, like, if you have a GeForce RTX GPU, you have, like, it's bigger than my PC is. Like, my whole thing, my entire rig is smaller than a GeForce RTX graphics card. I mean, well, like, I'm talking with the heat shroud and everything. It's thicker. Like, if you were to lay it on its side, it'd be thicker. It's longer, and it's longer to the point where if you were to saw it in half and put the two halves next to each other, it would be the same size, if not bigger. Which is really weird. But it's true. That's how small these are. And I believe it uses considerably less power than a GPU alone. So the fact that it's able to do this is nuts, right? Like, the fact that you can even... Like, the fact that I can even play Minecraft on this is pretty nuts. Like, the fact that I can even play Minecraft at a solid 60 FPS is pretty nuts already. But the fact that I can just crank it down to 25, but the fact that I can crank the frame rate on Minecraft down to 20 and live stream it with this small of a machine using this little power, it uses 65 watts. Right now, like, it's going to have a much more powerful machine because it's running on a 6500T, a 6th generation Core i5 that has a 30-watt TDP, which is dog water, right? Like, that is a dog water CPU. Well, I'm gonna be putting a 7700 in there because that's like the most powerful which is the most powerful CPU that this specific motherboard can handle. And I'm mainly going to be buying it because of its better integrated graphics, because this computer cannot support a GPU. And my only PC that will ever have a GPU is going to be dedicated to running VR, because my main PC stays on. And, like, it is imperative that my main PC never shuts down. I have a UPS on, like, I have a UPS in here, so if I were to cut the power, like, if the power were to go out, my PC would still be running. Because of because it's gonna be running off of a lead-acid battery that can power it from anywhere between 5 minutes to about 4 hours. And that's actually because of how cheap this UPS was. This is like a $25 unit. Like, this is just to get me started, right? Like, this one's just to get me started. It's technically a standby unit. Like, it wasn't designed to run a PC. But like I was able to game with the power out because that little UPS there was able to just go completely ham on it. Oh no, not this. Right, so I forgot, this server likes to do a thing where I can't see the mobs. Like, I have no idea where that zombie is. Fuck you. My god, fuck you, you bitch. Hang on, my OBS is streaming at 60 FPS. I could probably turn that down. Should I, like, turn down? Can I? I don't think I can while I'm streaming. I might have to stop the stream for a bit. Let's see what I can do. Add a audio property. Help. No. Wait a minute, that's a frame rate counter. So can that tell me if I were to increase my game frame rate? Go back out. That is not 50 FPS. That's like 1.2. So I think what I need to do is edit properties. Okay, that doesn't tell me anything. That doesn't give me any of the options I want. Neither does that. Again, not the... There's gotta be... Oh, here we go. Settings. OBS settings. Stream. No. Video. Yeah, alright, so I'm gonna have to